Welcome back to our channel. Today we delve into one of the most enigmatic and fascinating mysteries in the Bible, the Nephilim. Who were these giants, born from the union of the sons of God and the daughters of men? Join us as we explore the biblical texts, historical evidence, and scholarly debates surrounding these mysterious beings. If you're intrigued by ancient mysteries and biblical secrets, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more captivating content. The story of the Nephilim is introduced in Genesis 6, 1-4. The passage reads, Genesis 6, 1-4. When human beings began to increase in number on the earth and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful, and they married any of them they chose. Then the Lord said, My spirit will not contend with humans forever, for they are mortal. Their days will be 120 years. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them. They were the heroes of old, men of renown. But who exactly were the sons of God? This phrase has been the subject of much debate among scholars and theologians. Some interpret it as referring to fallen angels who took human wives, while others suggest it could mean the descendants of Seth, Adam's righteous son, intermarrying with the descendants of Cain. The Nephilim are often depicted as giants, and their legacy is interwoven with tales of heroism and great deeds. Yet, their existence is also associated with corruption and moral decay, contributing to the reasons for the Great Flood. This duality adds a layer of complexity to their story. Archaeological findings have occasionally sparked interest in the Nephilim. For instance, in the early 20th century, amateur archaeologist Ralph von Koenigswald discovered the Gigantopithecus black-eye fossils in China, leading to speculation about the existence of ancient giants. More recently, in 2016, a large skeleton was unearthed in Varna, Bulgaria, which some claim to be evidence of the Nephilim. Ancient texts outside the Bible also reference these mysterious beings. The Book of Enoch, an ancient Jewish text, elaborates on the story of the Nephilim. In 1 Enoch 6:7, we read, 1 Enoch 6, 1-2. And it came to pass when the children of men had multiplied that in those days were born unto them beautiful and comely daughters. And the angels, the children of the heaven, saw and lusted after them, and said to one another, Come, let us choose us wives from among the children of men, and beget us children. 1 Enoch 7, 1-2. And all the others together with them took unto themselves wives, and each chose for himself one, and they began to go in unto them, and to defile themselves with them. And they taught them charms and enchantments, and the cutting of roots, and made them acquainted with plants. And they became pregnant, and they bare great giants, whose height was 3,000 ells, who consumed all the acquisitions of men. The Nephilim's depiction in the Book of Enoch as gigantic beings with extraordinary powers who brought chaos to the world further fuels the intrigue. This text paints a picture of a pre-flood world rife with supernatural occurrences and moral decline. Scholars have long debated the nature and origin of the Nephilim. For example, Michael S. Heiser, a biblical scholar, argues that the sons of God were indeed divine beings who left their heavenly realm. Heiser's interpretation is grounded in the context of ancient Near Eastern literature, where gods often interacted with humans. Conversely, other scholars like John H. Walton view the Nephilim as symbolic representations of ancient tyrants and warriors, reflecting the complex social structures of early human civilizations. Cultural parallels can also be found in ancient Mesopotamian texts, such as the Epic of Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh, a part human, part divine king, and his encounters with other semi-divine beings bear striking resemblances to the biblical Nephilim. These parallels suggest that stories of giant, godlike figures were widespread in the ancient world. Modern archaeology continues to explore these tantalizing hints. In 2004, an archaeological team led by Dr. Sarah Parcak discovered unusually large human remains in Syria, dating back to around 3000 BCE. Although these findings are still under study, they add another layer to the ongoing mystery of the Nephilim. The story of the Nephilim resonates deeply with contemporary themes of human ambition, the quest for power, and the moral consequences of defying divine order. In an age where the lines between myth and history often blur, the Nephilim remind us of the timeless struggle between good and evil, order and chaos. So what do we make of the Nephilim? Were they real beings, mythological figures, or something else entirely? How do you interpret the phrase sons of God? And what lessons can we learn from the Nephilim story today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the Bible's greatest mysteries, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thank you for joining us on this journey through ancient history and biblical intrigue. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.